Why is this my life? What a great way to start a video. Okay.
And welcome, guys.
Welcome back to the horror show that is my all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do a new project. We'll stick with our core SRP Universal 3D. This will be Blastin 2, The Revenge, or the Particle Boogaloo, or whatever. Serious? I'm gonna scroll down like 7 miles to get to. There. Okay, that was weird. All right, now I got my create project. We're in. We'll let that start up. So what we want to do is get straight into it and start having fun and making explosions. So there are lots of good cities and stuff out there. There's a Polygon city. I don't know what this one is. If you've got $99, this Sci-Fi Cyber City is on sale. Yeah. Find free stuff is good. So what do we got? Polygon City, that's free. There's a city package. Simple. This isn't enough. We need like a whole entire city. So let me go back and I'll show you what. Stop that. Show what I'm going to use. So we got this Polygon City here. It's on sale for $10, or it's, I think, maybe linked here. Yeah, right there. There's the city. Grab that. Grab this. That's what we're going to start with.
Polygon City you have linked is used in like one of those IO games where you're like a hole that's eating all the objects.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So this company and their asset packs, they're pretty legit. Like you just look up them. There we go. Synthi Studios. There've been a lot of good humble bundles from this studio, and there's just, I mean, they got tons of good stuff. City packs. Can we just see what they're out of 142? There's a bunch of free stuff. So icons, props. There's a simple city that goes for $5. Oh, I guess it's just this top one that's free. Simple Town is pretty basic, but I think we've probably seen that in 100 different games. This pizza place. It's just not enough stuff. So anyway, Polygon City, low poly 3D art, usually 20, on sale for 10. I've already bought it. If Unity will ever load, we'll get into it. Now is also a fantastic time to pull out the game textures, particles, and stuff that we did. So you should have made barrel flashes and bullet holes and little flecks of concrete flying around, all of that stuff from the game textures class. If you would use those, I don't think I've got it reflected in the rubric just yet, but if you reuse those and make a note of that, there'll be a couple of bonus points sitting around.
But I didn't.
Then you can still make just 100% and not like 102% on this project. Yeah, no, it's yeah. The deck is stacked. That's fine. That's fine. Come at me.
Yes, because I'm a CS major.
I mean,
Because I'm a CS major.
once the Dayquil wears off, I'll be looking forward to you coming after me. Like. It'll be a mercy. All right. Fantastic. I love this. Is this happening for everyone, or is it just me with all of my stuff? So every time I open a new project, it wants its JetBrains, right? Yeah. No, y'all don't have that. Wow, just wow.
And for it's pink, it's really annoying.
Yeah, the pink stuff is annoying. All right. Come on, Unity, get your stuff together. So if someone wants to go through my channel and just make a super cut of me waiting on Unity to load.
I was going to do that. I can tell you exactly how long your life has been wasted.
So depressing. Come after me, Maya. All right, I'm going to update JetBrains, so that'll shut up. Okay.
That would be a full-time job, honestly.
It could be, yeah. Time wasted trying to figure out how much time I've wasted.
You're right.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so to Mr. Kitchen's point, if you're watching online, you can at least fast forward it. The people in the classroom have to sit through this torture. That's what he said. Don't give it. Wait, hold it. It's Polygon City. There we go. Oof. Is this the right one? Nope, that looks like a different one. There we go. Low poly. That looks like the guy. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna download and install that. There should be a sample scene we can just jump right into, which is part of why I really like this pack. It's just great for prototyping. And we'll wait. But if you want to add other stuff to that and do some level building and craziness, then go for it. If you want to change, I think so. This island, the city is an island, kind of Manhattan style. There's a sea around it. If you need to change that to tomato soup, you can do that. My grading is so slow. So I've now graded 2 cluster trucks. And I really, really, really want some grilled cheese and tomato soup.
I'm so bad for you
Did you embed your fan fiction into one of these projects? Or, oh no.
I read it out.
Every like 2 seconds it stops and has a sentence. You have to read this.
Gotta watch this ad to proceed. And the ad is just her fiction. Oh, that's terrible. I hate it so much.
Yeah, every time you die, you have to listen to a live reading of it.
All right. So if we go to the demo scene in this pack, beautiful. Fantastic. We love it. So then obviously our next step is to just, I'm going to go up here, use this little filter guy, filter materials, grab all the materials, not that one. Edit, rendering, materials, convert. Since I've switched over to URP or SRP, or whatever we're calling it this week, I have to do this literally every time. There we go. So now we got a whole city full of cars and stuff. Honestly, blowing up the cars is my favorite part. There's great places to spout particles from, like if I shoot at this popcorn thing, we'll just shoot popcorn kernels out or something. We'll have fun with it. There was a Mexican restaurant that there is a taco in this town somewhere. Oh! Use the filter, large sign taco, there it is. Yeah, so in the past, I have absolutely created a taco particle that this shot out tacos if I shot at this thing. So we're gonna have fun with particles. A lot of particle systems, a lot of stuff to blow up. Let me zoom out. Nicely populated city. Not overly large, but enough to just go around and have fun. Like look at all the cars.
Hydrogen bomb versus paradise.
There might be a hydrogen bomb particle system out there. It's probably something that's been done.
Just, with a certain speed, they can bump up.
Yeah, like it does. Let me see. Are these? I don't even know. I think they're all. Yeah, they've all got colliders and stuff on them. Like we're good to go. Methinks. What we'll want to do is we're going to want to add some rigid bodies to things like the cars so that we can like smack them around. But the buildings and everything else should be working. So probably the first thing we're going to want to do once we've got this scene up, I'm going to want to save it as something else so I don't mess it all up. So save as, put it in my scenes, Blastin 2. Yes, you need a phone that shoots out Duolingo messages and blows up the city. Spamming notifications all over. We've built a couple of first-person controllers. They should be still somewhere around. I might even have one on my desktop. If not, I'll bet there's one. Huh, nope, not here. All right. Documents, Unity, asset packs. A 2D player would not be good here. I think there's one in the assets. I'm going to bring those in anyway. I want some more crates to blow up. I mean, yeah, no, that's exactly what I want. So bringing that asset pack of my crates and barrels. And maybe there's the first person player in there. And if not, I've got it right there. Dumpsters, boss enemies, prefabs. DET basic player. All right, he's already there, looks like. You should have saved yours somewhere. Or you can rebuild one. Rebuild one for the week. Fix all the normal maps. Oh, but I'm going to have to update all my materials. No? Oh, only half of them. What the hey? Look at that. All right, here we go again. I'm just going to do another blanket. Materials. See which ones are wonky. We do have Department Chapel today. It's not me. That's who's doing it. Oh, it looks like these are already updated. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. All right, prefabs. I've got a player here somewhere. Drop him in. Oh, he's got his little mini-map guy on him, too. I'll hide those for now. I might want to put a mini-map in later. Okay, so we got the scene. I threw a player in. Does this have another camera? Yes, it came with its own camera. We don't want that. Okay, so disable or delete the other camera, and we should have a level already. Ye-
We're messing with
So yes, it used to be. Yeah, I haven't seen it lately. So it used to be, yeah. So you had your scene window open, and if you had a camera selected, good night. Where's all my stuff? You're probably gonna want to, yeah, you're probably gonna want to fix all that up. So if I had a camera selected, then it would show it down here. Now you can just take your game view and like move it over, right? So same thing, except you just got to move. You got to undock and move that around. But that's a way to do it. Cool, cool. All right. All right, so we've got this guy. We need to just set him up, get him going. We got player movement. It's already working. We got our weapons switch. I'm going to need to drop in some prefabs for the pickups, or go mess up my script and just have them be already there. I don't know where my guy's at. I'm gonna organize my city first. This is wild. Okay, so filtering for buildings, which is a lot of stuff. Grab all of those. Ugh, doesn't want me to do it. All right, select everything. Well, I was going to unpack the prefabs, but now I don't see that either. I'm going to create an empty, reset it. Call that level static. I'm just going to put all my buildings and stuff in there that I don't want to actually fall over when I hit them with rockets. Oh my goodness. Just to move that to the top. Going for days. All right, never mind. We'll leave it on the bottom. Road. So I'm going to grab everything that's road. Unfilter. Drag them all into static. Why are you doing this to me? All right. Cleaning this town up may take more work than we're going to do in the video. Do this. Just leave all that alone. Let me just find vehicle. Is it vehicle? Yes. Well, I can just do this in the prefabs. That's what I'll do. All right, I'm squirreling today. I'm blaming the cold. This is why we have prefabs. So I'm going to take all of these vehicles here, and from here I will add in prefab mode. I'll add them some rigid bodies and other stuff, and then that'll just work for us back in our level. So we've got mesh collider on that guy. We want to make that convex. Yeah, I kind of don't need the other stuff. So make that convex. I'll add a rigid body to this. And now all of my ambulances should be blastable. We'll leave the mass at 1 so they fly really far. Let's go down through the list. So I've got this vehicle. Same thing. You can go in there and like play around and make all of the other meshes fly out and do crazy stuff when you hit them. We can separate the wheels when it gets shot and have the wheels go flying off different directions because they've already got colliders on them. But I'm just gonna do this for now. We just want to see them fly. As you should. Yes, pushing taxis into the sea makes everything fun. As I'm throwing a rigid body on a Civic, that makes, yeah. In just this example, do we see why prefabs are a good thing? Why is this? What? Oh, I guess that's if we want to do like we did last week with our race car games. If we wanted to turn the steering wheels. Oh my goodness. We don't have to do a first person controller. We can combine our projects.
Oh, it's just fun.
I can take this nice red van, add armor and weapons to it, and just drive through the city blasting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I guess it would be called like Grand Drive Manual, you know?
Grand steering.
Can you? I guess you can like fire out the windows, but I want like Twisted Metal style. Like I want rocket launchers on the hood.
Oh, okay.
Go crazy. All right. Let's just see.
Call it Grand Steering Manual.
Yeah. Now you can push cars around, so they're going to react very well to our stuffs.
There's nothing under the ocean, so cars will just fall forever. And you will just fall forever.
So we can fix that. So you can add a safety net underneath everything, and if the player passes that, then it resets. Or you can just throw the classic reset and die on the ocean. Oh my goodness, the ocean's made up of 100 tiles.
Oh my gosh. Is that what all of those things are?
Yeah, like
Well, actually, a lot of them.
ocean tile 147, 177. What is happening? Yep. Yeah, so I would probably just throw a box collider around all of it and have that reset things. Anyway, I do like their solution for the city backdrop. They've got layers of little building silhouettes. Huh.
A lot less exciting.
Really? Same pack?
But it's just.
Ah. I'll bet it's the shader type. So looking at the skyline. Pick front, alpha clipping. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. We got our stuff. Oh, we need weapons, right? That's the main part of this. There's if you've already got weapons on your character, use those. This pack, I think this one's free. Is this one? Nope. This might be a $5 pack, but again, it's another one I've gotten through a humble bundle. That's got some low poly pistolas and rifles that match our environment a little bit. I mean, this is our world. Anything can be a rocket launcher, right? Where's that toaster we had? And then there's some good war effects. This one I think is free. Let me look. Yeah, this one's fantastic. It's free. Go grab it. These will be great placeholders until we sub in our game texture stuff. So I'm gonna grab that. Package manager. War effects. We're also going to get some grenades going. That may be Thursday, but we'll do a complete like splash damage. Collateral damage. It's the only collateral I've got. Right, so we will be creating our own particle systems this week, but we're going to use a lot of pre-built stuff to get us started. There's sound effects that we're going to have fun with. These are what we kind of made in the game textures class, and then this is the script we're going to use. I'm just going to grab. All right. Okay, so he's got his weapon switch. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be replacing these fire projectiles with this new one on each of my weapons. So go ahead and what do we even call that thing? Fire, blast, fire guns. Okay. Add a new script. So we've got muzzle particles, muzzle points. We've used the muzzle point before to have be our spawn point for a physical bullet, but we're not doing physical bullets now. I've got various particle systems that I'm going to call. So boom booms and bullet holes and taco particles. We got some floats for hit force, weapon range, fire rate. So when we go and switch to this, we're going to be using raycast. We want to give it a range because it wouldn't. I mean, I guess we wouldn't have to, but I don't want to be standing there with a pistol and like I can see a helicopter 3 miles away and I pull the trigger and like immediately the helicopter goes down like that. Little OP. So we're going to give it some range because the raycast is pretty instantaneous. We did set up we're going to set up a fire rate so that we can't just like overdo it. And so on update, we're using the input manager still. If they're hitting fire and they're allowed to fire because of our fire rate, then we're going to update that. Next fire time is equal this time plus the fire rate. And then we call our beautifully named function called make normally. Because apparently I was being very creative. Excuse me. Yeah. Crazy. I mean, ibuprofen Ivan would help me out right now, but apparently somebody's too busy on homework or something. Fair. Yeah, that's my fault. That's on me. I'm sorry that you found the right major and you actually enjoy doing the stuff you're supposed to do in class. Yeah. Tell your high school guidance counselor. This is why, lady. This is not what you told me it was going to be.
Would you like middle?
All right, so we're going to have a temporary blast effect. So that's going to be our muzzle particles. So we want to, because since we're not seeing a physical bullet, we especially want to see something happen when I hit the fire button. So we're going to have these muzzle particles. They're going to be at the position and the rotation of muzzle point, which is going to be another empty like we've used before. This one is important. So without this line, I could fire the gun as I'm moving and like the muzzle particles are off over here. And so we're going to set the parent so the muzzle particles stay with the gun as we're moving around because otherwise it looks a little funky. And then we're only going to keep those particles alive for 1/4 of a second. Just blam blam. And now this is where the other magic happens. So we've got this raycast, which basically returns a boolean we're going to call it hit. Did find something. And so if physics.raycast muzzle point transform position, so at the point of our gun going straight forward at the range of 50 or whatever we got it set to. We're set at 50 right now. If it hits something, Boolean, we found something at the end of that ray, then we drop into this function here. So we're going to go ahead and log it. Did hit whatever it is. We'll get the transform's name of the thing we hit. And we're going to do a couple different things. So if the thing we hit has a rigid body, so rigid body is not equal to null, then we're going to add force to that object's rigid body away from us. So the hit normal, negative hit normal, so away from whatever we hit, times this hit force that we've got set. So when I shoot a car, it'll fly the other way. physics with rigid body can be fun. And at that point, we're going to create a explosion, our temp boom effect that we're calling boom boom particles. And then we're just gonna, we're gonna let that thing live for 3 seconds. We can adjust that, but that's what I've got it hard coded to now. Now we got an else. If the thing we hit does not have a rigid body, I still want to know I hit it. So I've got this bullet effect, and this is where the bullet holes come in that we made over the summer. We're going to instantiate a bullet hole particle at the point that we hit. A lot of other magic here. So it's going to face forward off of that hit normal. So it should be flat on whatever we hit. Now, if we've got like a sphere collider around this coffee cup, then the bullet is actually going to be on the collider, like the bullet hole. So it's going to look a little weird. So you want your colliders to be fairly wrapped in close, but from blasting at a distance and firing at a rate of like 4 per second or whatever we're doing, shouldn't be too bad.
We did DLC for accurate first.
Yeah, we'll do a DLC for that. So then, yeah, so we'll leave that bullet hole on for 10 seconds, but we don't want to be tracking and creating billions of them. So we're going to kill it after 10 seconds. And then this is our special bit right here. If the thing that doesn't have a rigid body is tagged taco, then I've got a different particle system that I want to shoot out of that point. Because it's Taco Tuesday, people. It's Taco Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. I don't care where. Give me a taco.
I really like tacos.
Something else having a taco special today.
Yeah. And then, the final bit of this if here is maybe we didn't hit anything because we had range on it. Or maybe we fired straight into the sky. So we'll debug log. We didn't hit anything. We won't have to spawn any particles. We didn't actually create a bullet, so the bullet we don't have to delete. We're just literally like tagging things with a laser straight out. Being like, was something there? Okay, do something to it. So I'm going to save this script. Oof. Excuse me. And I guess what I could do is we'll just make a new weapon. I'm going to keep these hidden. We'll keep his weapon switch on. I think right now we don't even have anything showing, right? Because I don't have pickups. Yeah, we're just spawning it. So I'm going to give him just a different weapon. Let me see what I can find. Oh, did I bring in the other pack? Got some T-post peeps. Robots, shotguns. What do we reckon this city with? A shotgun? Let me go grab that other pack. What were it called? Polygon prototype. Okay. Again, whatever you want. Toasters. Give your character a D20 that just launches fireballs. I don't know. Fireball! Okay. We'd love to see it.
So
I don't know. Because you guys got your goofiness out before I hit record.
I mean, like, we can come back if you want.
Not, we're fine, actually, Maya. Thanks, though. We do appreciate your service.
Guys, we should do all of that. How is it under response?
Yeah, you'll be responsible for whatever happens.
Yes.
Buildings, characters, there's a whole bunch more stuff here. Primitives, props, I'll bet. Oh, we've got to update these again. It is kind of annoying. If I see anything this color in real life, I'm just going to throw it.
What color is that?
Fuchsia?
One of those bodies.
Fuchsia?
It's just like a color. And it's all cheap. Just like
Huh. Some of these are not upgradable, it says, because they don't know how to upgrade from these particular shaders. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, machine guns, pistols. Yeah, this looks right. I'm going to give this to my main camera. It's a beautiful yellow. Just kind of drop it in here where the other ones are at. And again, since I don't have pickups for them, they won't even show up. Nothing to worry about. All right, so on this guy, that's where we're going to put our new fire guns. There's 100 things to hook up. We need a muzzle point. So I'm going to go ahead and game object, create empty. Put that at the point. Let's hide those other guys forward here. Right about there. Okay, so now we've got that. Go ahead and give that to the script so it knows where to spawn stuff at. So there's the muzzle point. And for now, I'm going to create my own particle system for the taco thing, but for now I'm just going to use the cool stuff we got from War FX here. Shaders, mobile, so I'm going to use these. Bullet impacts, explosion, there we go. There's this muzzle flash is already here. That one's fun. Yeah, I think I like that one. So I'm going to drag that in to my script. As the muzzle particles, we need some explosions. You want to be surprised? Just grab one at random. Yeah, there we go. Nuke. That's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to drag this nuke in as our boom booms. Bullet hole particles. We've got some bullet impacts here. And this is cool because the way this is set up, it cycles between a few of them, so they don't all look the same. So we'll just give it that one. Bullet hole particles. And then we'll come back and do the taco particles in a minute. 11. What? Okay,
It's certainly a muddle.
it is. It's just facing the wrong way.
It's artistic.
We can fix that. And then if I hit something with a rigid body, yeah, maybe a bit much force.
I don't think it's enough.
Single shot at the car that looks like it doesn't have. It's just gone. Like, so we'll fix. Man, yeah. See, this is what we're here for.
What you need to do is add destruction physics to all the buildings now, so when you shoot that they all like blow up into a million pieces.
Sounds like extra credit. What is going on with that? Oh, let me look at my muzzle particles. We can just fix where those are at. Oh, you know, I'll just use a different one. That's what I'll do. These and use that instead. I did the wrong thing. I put it as the point. There we go. Now I need to give it its point back. FPS Rifle 3. So maybe the nuke is a bit much. But I'm digging the bullet holes in the ground. And they just slowly fade out. Huh? Yeah. Sure. Let's do that. So you can adjust the force, because right now, well, either that's too much force or maybe me having the cars at one unit of mass is probably part of the problem. So get this much going, blast in. Do we have enough time? Yeah, we got like 11 minutes. I'll go ahead and we'll create a new particle system. We'll bring in our own image really quick.
Like not even have over the transparent background, just like an actual stock image.
I like this guy. Wait, that's. Give me that one. Can I has? You know what? I like.
Stock photo.
Yeah.
The watermark makes it better.
The water. Leading into the water. That one's nice too, man. All right, so we want cute tacos. No, we're not getting a jack. Those any good?
I think they're on.
You think they're all right?
We did the one that says cute taco clip art
What?
right here. The one with like a billion things on it. That's all you can use. Yeah.
This guy's my new friend. Here we go. Oh, look, he's already good. Maybe an alpha. All right, I'm gonna save him.
Oh, he's cute. He has like.
Yeah, yeah. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. All right, so we got that saved. Let's go back to Unity. I'm just gonna drag that in.
Just for like the particles that let the player know that you're hungry or something.
I'm just gonna make my own folder for this. Okay, when we're not recording, I'll tell you about that. Is there one just for particles? I thought there was. This will work. There we go. Now he's alpha. We'll need to make a material. I know you're right there. There you go. Go. Do a standard surface, standard unlit? No, we'll do surface. All right, so now I've got a particle material. I will add this as the map. Do I have to convert this one too? Are you serious right now? All right, there we go. He's got a mission. Oh, this needs to be a glowy boy for sure. It's a nice glowing taco. We'll see what else we need to do with that. There it is. Sort of. Oh, but that's the emission I'm seeing. Let me turn that off. All right. So I've got a particle material. Go ahead and create, I'll create it in here and then we'll make a prefab out of it. So I'm going to make a game object, create empty, taco party, short for particles. I love it. Okay. I'm going to add a particle system. Find my new particle material and we'll use that. Yeah. And it's just there. It's just there doing its thing, right? And so now I'm going to drag this down, and so that taco party is now a prefab, and it's now something I can add to my script. So there we go. I'm looking for taco particles. Drag that guy in there. And the last thing I need to do is tag my taco as a taco, right? Oh, I'm just hungry.
No, we tried tacos.
I do. Yes, I'm very much a fan of Mexican food. Whatever.
No, that's fake Blastin.
Is it capital T? What tag am I looking for? Oh yeah. Yeah. I have a soul.
I don't. Kind of rough, you know?
Okay, so I tag the taco as a taco, and we'll see what happens. Yes. I shoot the taco, and the taco spits out more tacos. This is my dream world. Now, notice all I've done so far with this custom. Oh, I forgot I left that just in there. All right. Yeah, I should have taken the prefab out. Where is the taco? There's a pizza place. Somewhere past the popcorn place. What? Where? Is that it?
Get back there now. What about this thing?
The one to the right. Right there.
Oh, yes. There we go. All right, so let's get out of my way. I'm on my way to get tacos. Yo!
Oh, that's terrifying.
Tacos revenge.
And I can spawn multiples. Oh, this is fantastic. This is the best thing that's ever happened in my life. Look at it. It's glorious. All right. All I did was add the material with that image on it. Let's just check the thing. Eventually, we're going to want to do a lot more with that particle system. I need at least one custom particle system, and I'm going to be checking it for lots of fun stuff. All right, so first or third person. Yeah, you can use Gingy in this with a gun or a projectile shooter. Fire guns, muzzle blast. All right, so we're going to add a lot of audio. Come on, there we go. So new particle system. I want a brand new one. Like I did, I just created a particle system on an empty. You can adjust the emission, the shape, the trails, which is fun. You can add a second set of particles coming off your particles. So I shoot a taco. The taco fires tacos. Those tacos, it could, yeah, Inception level D. Tacoception, exactly. So trail, shape, emission, and then some other properties. So I'm going to be going through your particle system and looking, did you adjust this or change this or do something fun with it? So do something more. We will get into, we'll do a pause menu. We'll add a 9-slice image to the canvas. And we're definitely going to get some grenades going on Thursday.
This is like mustard gas in the cooler.
What? Why? Actually, yes. Hold on.
In real life.
And then the NPCs like fall over and start like
Wow. Just wow.
That's a lot of
Just, and then we'll get some good stuff. We'll add audio, sound effects, and lots of other fun stuff. But the idea is, we're playing with effects. We're playing with the extra stuff. That's why we're starting with a pre-built world. We got enough to do. We're finishing up this game. It's like we just got hired on Grand Theft Carriage 17, where you like go and steal horse-drawn carriages. Has already been in development for a while, and we're just here to help fix it up. Yeah, all right.
It's like made on the road.